We begin live at noon with a developing story as a former University of Utah police officer will not face criminal charges for showing explicit photos of student-athlete Lauren McCluskey to his coworkers. Salt Lake County District Attorney Sim Gill said his office declined to prosecute Miguel Duress. He goes on to tell our partners at the Salt Lake Tribune that while he believes the officer's actions were, quote, definitely reckless, Gill said there is no Utah law for addressing this type of police misconduct. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Elle Thomas, filling in for Max Roth. Right now, a Utah man convicted of being a drug kingpin is being sentenced in federal court. Fox 13's Scott McCain has more on how long Aaron Shamo will spend behind bars. Scott? You did just hear from defense attorney Greg Skordas in that story. He is running as a Democrat for Attorney General against Republican incumbent Sean Reyes. Now, in other news, the Senate Judiciary Committee will vote today on whether to send Judge Barrett's Supreme Court nomination to the full Senate. As John Loring reports, she will likely know if she'll be in the high courts by late November. With a recent surge in COVID-19 cases, Intermountain Healthcare says we're getting to a critical point. Fox 13's Lexi Johnson tells us how the new color-coded restriction scale could help reduce the spread. And as the governor pleads Utahns to stay home to get COVID cases under control, a Halloween event is gaining momentum online. 2 Instagram accounts are promoting a Halloween party, promising to be Utah's largest party of 2020. A disclaimer on the site says, in part, by attending this outdoor event, you and any guests voluntarily assume all risks related to exposure of COVID-19. The location won't be released until the day of the event, but with a promise of a 30-minute drive from Provo or Salt Lake, meaning it's likely to take place in Utah or Salt Lake County. Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the Salt Lake County Health Department says it is possible an event like this will not violate any public health orders if they effectively implement required precautions. The Utah County Health Department says anyone who does not follow health guidelines is in violation of the public health order. Governor Herbert has responded, saying, quote, an event such as this one is impermissible under the current rules. We expect local authorities to vigorously enforce flagrant violations of health orders, end quote. Now taking a live look outside from our old mill camp. Man, it looks like we have a bluebird day outside. But it sure doesn't feel as nice as it looks.
No, you look outside and it's so beautiful, and then you walk outside and you're like, it's just like it hits you.
There is a national focus right now on how small gatherings are playing a role in spreading COVID. We're going to break down the numbers coming up. Plus, new evidence has been brought forward against Hunter Biden's connection to Ukraine. The response from Joe Biden still ahead. Well, thanks so much for joining us, everyone. That's all we have for you today on Fox 13 Live at noon. But don't go anywhere. The Place is right after this.